today wants to become an entrepreneur, and it's not just this room. This is happening globally as millennials want more control over their path, more control over their time, want to travel the world, want to build their own dreams. And so there's no question that the future of work is changing. And there's going to be big changes here. So the question we're really asking is, how do you become an entrepreneur? And the most common question I get asked is, how did I build my career so quickly? And I gotta be honest, because it didn't feel quick as I was doing it. It actually felt miserable, difficult, like I was running in circles as fast as I possibly could. I started in undergrad. I was an engineering student at Queens, and my first year I had figured out that I was probably going to be better at building businesses than bridges, which mostly means I wasn't very good at engineering. And so I built this sustainable coffee shop. I found two of my colleagues in engineering, Ryan and Anatoly, and we started brainstorming what's the next $1 million idea. And we went through hundreds of different ideas until we finally settled on caviar production and fish farming. You're supposed to laugh right now because that's ridiculous. No 20-year-old naturally comes up with like, I can't wait to start a fish farm. But we did it, and what was even crazier is that we moved up to New Brunswick to actually open this. The problem was that we opened our business in the summer of 2008, and in the fall of 2008 wasn't a great year for luxury goods. So at that point, I had to find myself a real job. I went to become the director of strategy at Sears, was on a fast path to become a VP, when I said, you know, this e-commerce thing, it's really blowing up. And we were ridiculous. Alice was right. I mean, we were not the first daily deal site or second daily deal site. We were like 18. We had no right to win. We didn't raise any money. But somehow, just like one hustle after another, had figured out how to keep growing the business and become one of the fastest growing retailers. From there, we had a team. We started SnapSave, and that blew up and was bought by Groupon. And it was only ever later that I got to join the Castle Dragon's Den, that I got to join the board of the public companies. But it didn't feel linear. It felt like, where's the slide? This. Where are these slides? Oh, there we go. This is what it felt like. This is still one of my favorite diagrams today. This is what everyone thinks my life looked like, and then what it actually looked like. But the biggest thing for me is that I didn't wait. There's this conventional wisdom out there that you need 2 years, you need an X number of time of experience to really learn something, and I think that's bullshit. You can learn very quickly, and people will tell that to you to be loyal, but it's not real. So then, if you're ambitious and you want to become an entrepreneur, what do? I think the best thing you do is you get training from a really great entrepreneur, because the problem with school is it doesn't teach you to be an entrepreneur. School teaches you how to be perfect, how to go and get 100% on an exam, and that's what I knew how to do in school. I had to unlearn most of the things that I actually learned in school, because that's not what it started about. It's about doing things at about 60% right, but executing faster than anyone else. So look at this guy. This is Michael Cronin. He's not homeless, he's actually brilliant, despite this picture. And he found me at a Queens Business Plan competition when he was 19 years old, and he said, I need a job for the summer. And I say, I have one job, and it's probably the worst job. It's going to be doing customer support for SnapSave people, which answers like 400 customer service emails a day. And he goes, okay, I'll take it. And I said, it also pays minimum wage. He goes, okay. But he came, and he was really good. And I mean, so good. Within 4 months, we said, you can't go back to school. You're running our Facebook ads now. And you now can't go back after the fall semester is over, because now you're talking to our clients. And 8 months later, when Groupon bought us, they said, you have to take Michael Cronin. He's the linchpin of this whole organization. And believe it or not, when Groupon took him on, he was the youngest employee that had ever been hired at Groupon. He was 20 years old. And that's the magic of not waiting, of allowing you and your employees to grow at as quickly as they possibly can. So Michael Cronin comes to me 6 months ago, and he says, Michele, I kind of have an idea. I'm noticing that more and more people are able to work remotely, they can work from anywhere, and they want to travel. They want to work from Thailand or Costa Rica, but that's actually really complicated to do because you have to figure out all this stuff when you travel. So I want to put 75 people together. I want to do the living accommodations, find the co-working spaces. We'll rotate countries every month, and people can stay working for their current employer and get to travel the world. And I said, that's brilliant. And these are my greatest moments of personal joy, where I get to see someone who's worked for me actually go out and start a company. So I was this first investor. The company is called Remoteway. They have a few spots left in the first cohort, so if you're interested, you should apply now. During the evil SnapSave days we were selling, I missed a trip to Buenos Aires, so he promised me I'd finally get my trip. So I'm going to go see the first cohort. But that's the best moment. And so then, that's if you want to become an entrepreneur. The next thing is what happens if you're managing a company and want to build entrepreneurs within your own workforce. And my current venture, Clearbanc, we spend a lot of time thinking about this. Andrew and I spend a lot of time thinking about this. And the most powerful thing that we've come up with is, we're building a bank for entrepreneurs. This is all being fueled by the new sharing economy. And we are placing some pretty big bets in the market. And the most effective way of running our team was to actually put 2 or 3 people on each project. So you're effectively the CEO or the CTO of your own little project. You feel the ownership of going towards that. And for us, we're getting results way faster than when we just used to do one general sprint plan and used to divide things up. And then people are feeling like they have the power to make decisions. And so, if that's the type of environment you think you thrive in and want to be kind of an entrepreneur within our space and learn from us, you should think about joining our team. And we know that one of the byproducts of that is that you might be another Michael Cronin. You might actually end up leaving and going to start your own company. But we'll probably be okay with that because you're going to be a Clearbanc customer anyway. So thank you so much for having me here today and open to any questions.